How's it going, everyone? This is Brett Darian here, and I am starting off Spooky Month with a spooky order. More games from Lukie Games. Now, these games are not actually Halloween or spooky related, but how spooky is it how many games I've ordered from Lukie Games? In fact, I've ordered so many games this time that they actually had to put it in a box again this time, because the past few orders I did, they've been sending their games in bubble mailers. But this time I ordered enough games to where they had to put them in a box. So there you go. Now, this is 8 games total from Lukie Games, and I've actually went back and looked through all my previous orders. And this box of 8 games marks a total of 32 games that I have acquired from Lukie Games. And I must say, so far, they've been in good condition, pretty clean discs and everything. Haven't had a problem with that at all. So we'll see if that continues with this order. So let's open up this box, and we'll see what I got this time. And of course, if you're not familiar, Lukie Games is a web store, based out of Florida, and they sell video games, obviously. And just like any other online store, some of their prices are very high and outrageous, but other games, especially if you buy cheap games, if you buy really cheap games from Lukie Games, you can actually get a fair deal. So that's all I'll say on that. Otherwise, you decide where you want to buy your games from. Anyhow, in this collection of games here, the first game I got is this game right here. It is Speed Devils Online Racing for the Sega Dreamcast. I actually already have a copy of this game. I've had it for a while, but my copy is a disc-only copy. So I'd much rather have a complete copy, and this is actually a really good condition copy of the game. The disc is spotless. I don't see a scratch on it. The case is also really good. In fact, this looks really nice. One thing I will say, though, about games I ordered from Lukie Games is that they do have these stickers on the back, which they're usually not too difficult to remove. But still, I wish they weren't there. But, you know, they do usually come off fairly easily. So yeah, this game, by the way, this is the same game as Speed Devils. I did a gameplay video on this actually a little while back, but this is the online version of Speed Devils. Right now, of course, the online servers have been shut down a long time ago, but hopefully this game will come back online using the Dream Pi through Dreamcast Live. It's been a work in progress for years. I hope they eventually get this working again. So I want to have that. Now, next up, these next 2 games I'm just going to do together. This is the first ATV Off-Road Fury, as well as the 4th game, ATV Off-Road Fury 4, the not-for-resale version. These games are always really cheap, these ATV Off-Road Fury games, so it's really easy to get the complete set of them. And I have the 2nd game and the 3rd game, so this means I have the complete set now, so that's really good. And all these games are complete, by the way, if I didn't mention that already. And actually, this game also looks in really good condition here. ATV Off-Road Fury, the first game, it has the manual, and the disc is, again, very spotless. Maybe just one little speck there, but, I mean, other than that, it's very clean. Very happy with that. And ATV Off-Road Fury 4. This is the last ATV Off-Road Fury release on the PS2. The not-for-resale version, unfortunately, but I guess that doesn't really matter. Manual is in great shape, and the disc is, yes, very, very clean. The photos you're seeing, I have not cleaned the discs at all. That's how they were sent to me, and they look really, really good condition. So far, Very good on the games. All right, now the next game here we have is Ridge Racer Unbounded for the Xbox 360. This game, I've been wanting it for a while. I'm not too familiar with the Ridge Racer series. I have played a couple of games, like I played the PSP Ridge Racer game, and I also really enjoyed Ridge Racer 6 for some reason on the Xbox 360. And so it's nice to have this game too. But I do think that this game is kind of a more drastic turn for the Ridge Racer series. This kind of has more of like this has more of like a destructive tone to it. Most Ridge Racer games are just straight arcade racers, but this game has more of a demolition, destructive theme to it. So this is pretty cool. So I'm happy to have the Xbox 360 version. And of course it's complete with the manual. And the disc it's still really good. I think it does have a couple of very light scratches, but nothing to complain about. It'll still play just fine. So really happy to have that. All right, now the last 4 games I have, these are... the Wii was very well known for having like shovelware games, as they're called. Just really low budget titles that are low quality, and they're really, they're really not that great. That's what shovelware games really are. And that's honestly kind of what these games are. The only game that kind of isn't is this one. This is Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. I really enjoyed playing this game when I first got the Wii back in 2007. The mini games I thought were really fun, though I understand now that by the Monkey Ball fans, this is not one of the best Monkey Ball games, but I still actually really enjoyed it though. And I do think some of the mini games are really fun. They're good party games. So it's complete with a manual, of course, and the disc is, once again, pretty clean. There might be one little small scratch there, but again, nothing to complain about. So I'm really happy with that. Now these next 3 games are the real shovelware games. So let's get to them. Well, this one's not too bad though. This is NASCAR kart racing for the Wii. And I'm really curious about this one because I love kart racing. And this is NASCAR, so I'm interested to see what a NASCAR kart racing game is, especially on the Wii. So hopefully this is fun. And of course it has the manual and the disc, a nice red disc. The back of the disc is, yes, very, very clean. So very happy to see that all these discs are in really good condition. Again, I don't know if they originally came this way or if they buffed them and cleaned them, but either way, I'm really happy that they are clean. Now, the last 2 games are definite shovelware. We got Guinness World Records, the video game. Now, I've actually heard, though, that this game might be good. I've never played it, obviously, but as a kid, I did used to watch the Guinness World Records TV show that used to be on TV, and I found it very interesting, so I am curious what the game is about. So test your strength and stamina in 36 wild and unique challenges. So I wonder if it has like any kind of connection to the TV show at all, or if it's just basically like a mini game collection. I'm not entirely sure. I'll find out when I play it. But yeah, complete copy and the disc. I'm expecting it to be good. Let's see. Yeah, really, really good. Maybe a little hazy. That might be some evidence of buffing, perhaps. And the last game here is Hollywood Squares. Now, you might be able to tell that I really enjoy my game shows. I really enjoy watching game shows like Price is Right, Hollywood Squares, Family Feud, Millionaire, Deal or No Deal, all those games shows. I just really enjoy watching. I'm not exactly sure why. I just really enjoy game shows. And I do believe this is the only Hollywood Squares game. Like, I don't think there's any other version of this game anywhere else. And this is actually hosted by Tom Bergeron, so I guess he does the voice in this game. And yeah, so I'm curious to see how this plays. So again, complete copy, and the disc is very clean. So yeah, I have to admit, I'm happy once again with this order from Lukie Games. All the games are in excellent condition. The discs are all in excellent condition. Shipping was free. The prices for these games were fair. But I will say though that sometimes, I've noticed that sometimes after I place an order for Lukie Games, the price of the game that I ordered immediately goes up. So like the price for this game, for example, I think this game was $14. And then it went out of stock after I ordered it, and then the price went up to, I think, like 16 or something. So it does seem like after you place an order for certain games on Lukie Games, the price immediately goes up. So if you're looking at a game on Lukie Games and notice the price just suddenly goes up by a few dollars, that probably means that somebody ordered it. And now you gotta pay the higher price if you want to buy it now. So something to keep in mind. That's a reason to, get the games now while they're at the price they are. But either way, this entire list of this entire stack of games here was only like $44 or something like that. So, I mean, honestly, not bad. And again, shipping was free, and they're all in good shape. Again, I just wish they didn't put any stickers on the back. But again, they should come off relatively easily. But anyhow, guys, that's all. 8 more games to add to my video game collection, and I'm really happy with it. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.